philosophy is to be really ambitious intellectually, to broaden our mind, to open our horizons, to talk to a lot of people, to learn about the culture, to increase our international IQ a lot, but to do the classes, to take the exams, whatever it needs to be done, but also to have a great time. Do you agree? I'm very happy to be here, okay? We're going to have an awesome time together.
Talk to Hugo! He is the most entertaining, hilarious Argentinian man I've ever met in my life.
Hugo is the man!
Some people were wondering if I exist.
Words can't describe his personality. He's so real. He's got a lot of life to him, but then again, he's also professional.
Hugo's fun. He's energetic. He's a great program director. He really caters to his students. He wants them to have fun, but he also wants them to succeed at the same time.
I didn't know what to expect when I signed up for the program, but he's great. He's one of a kind.
Okay, there is a Forum-Nexus tradition having to do with DJ Hugo. I don't know if you heard rumors about it, okay? But it is true, okay? We need to get into the spirit of things. So the first musical piece is a Forum-Nexus classic.
He was crazy. He speaks like 100 different languages. He's like a little firecracker. He's always bouncing around.
He's very enthusiastic about this program, and he made it a lot of fun.
I couldn't have asked for a better director to plan this and to guide us and take us through the trip.
I am passionate about anything international. I really think that a complete education for all of you has to include 1, 2, 3 international experiences and a solid level of international IQ.
He never says no. He's an absolutely great guy. So any issues you guys have with your universities, make sure you get in touch with him. He'll sort it out for you.
Honestly, I think that if this program had been done under any other kind of director, it wouldn't have been what it is now. It wouldn't have been as fun, it wouldn't have been exciting. The people wouldn't be the same, they wouldn't be as excited to be here, be with each other. I think he really holds it all together, he really does.
When I say forum, you say Nexus! Forum! Nexus! Forum! Nexus! Forum! Nexus!
I love Hugo.
I guarantee you that by the end of this program, your level of international IQ will be so much higher than what it is now.
Best teachers I have ever met in my life.
The teachers really make an effort to get to know you and hang out with you and stuff.
Aside from being there in class, they could also be there just in case you need them. With the cell phones, they're there, they're available. You could laugh with them, and then if you need something in a hurry or if you need assistance really quick, they're always there and accessible for you.
They're fun, they're helpful, and they hang out with us.
The professors are incredible. They are one of a kind.
You can certainly tell that all the teachers have a great deal of experience.
George is really knowledgeable on the subject, and he really goes over clearly what we need to know, and so that's really helpful. I really like him.
George, who himself is a wealth of information and facts, and you can tell that he really knows what he's doing. He's really experienced life.
Peter makes it interesting by talking about different cultures and the differences between traditions and politics and different stuff like that in different countries that we have represented in our class. People from the Philippines, Colombia, Egypt, and Latin America, so it's really good.
You really get to bond with them through this whole experience. I think it makes you more engaged in the classroom. I mean, it doesn't mean necessarily you want to do the work all the time, but you definitely, it's not as much of a hassle to go to class as it would be in any other situation.
And Peter, who is international himself, having been obviously he's German, and he worked and studied in Latin America. But he's a perfect example of an international embodiment that I think we're all trying to strive for in this program.
They don't yell at me when I sleep. And they're cool.
Amazing teachers. They're not only helpful, approachable, but they come out with us. They're like our friends.
Saw more of Brian because he was also with the students, going around with them. Hung out with Mike. He was also very interactive with the students. And
we hang out with them every day. I mean, they become more like your friends than teachers.
We don't just consider them our teachers, but we consider them sort of our close buddies.
The classes are, you know, enjoyable as far as classes go, and all the students here are awesome.
I was originally kind of skeptical because I'm not a business or finance or marketing major, but once I got to the program, it made me feel really comfortable.
I took 2 classes. I took International Finance and International Marketing.
I'm taking cross-cultural and European Union.
I took cross-cultural communications and international marketing.
International marketing and cross-cultural management, graduate level.
I took finance and accounting. Both of those classes were pretty interesting. I had Mike and Brian as professors. Both classes were pretty small, so there was a lot of interaction with professors and other students. So I got to learn a lot about, you know, finance and accounting, but also about the students from the other cultures.
The classes are pretty good. I mean, they're pretty interesting.
Classes were good. They're not too tough. They're definitely not lenient.
I had Peter for both classes, and he was really great. Very interesting. He's also enthusiastic about what he was teaching, so it made it interesting to learn.
Professors are very, very good and well prepared, and I learned so much in like each and every single one of my classes.
I actually learned a decent amount in EU just because I didn't know anything about the European Union before, so I'm like a wealth of knowledge. And cross-cultural is really cool because we get to learn about like the different cultures of the people like in our class, like the Colombians and the Egyptians.
It's nice because we don't have classes in like a classroom every time. It's kind of either in the hotel or at a host university, so it's very diverse and very, very cool to go to different schools.
Professional visits, I actually really did appreciate the professional visits, mostly because I'm trying to get a job. I would love to work internationally.
Well, the professional visits are actually pretty cool because you get to see businesses in action.
We visited several. Each country we had about 2 to 4 that we went to.
I really liked Cotonou. That was the Gava and wine vineyards and stuff. And that was awesome. I loved that. That tour was very, I don't know, it felt very authentic, very traditional. And I really loved the samples of the Gava at the end. That was awesome. Very delicious. Very.
My favorite professional visits have been the Cotonou Winery, which is one of the oldest champagne makers in the world. And I also like the Seat factory, which is a division of Volkswagen, because it's all automated and the factory's air conditioned and it's spotless, and it's a really cool process to see.
I like to get in because you get to see kind of the epicenter of everything that goes on in the world. So that was fun to see, you know, be in the rooms where big time decisions are being made.
The professionals themselves have really opened up their businesses to us and have really given us a peek inside how they operate, what they think about, how they manage people, what they do for money, and it's really a terrific experience, and I hope everybody appreciates it as much as I did.
Some were fun, others might have been more informative and not really hands-on, but it was a good mix, definitely, and I definitely think professional visits were important to this program because it just made it all come together between the sightseeing, the classes, professional visits, meeting people, doing things on your own, everything just really fit well together.
Every single one of you is an amazing person. I really get to appreciate you as individuals, and I really enjoy very much to see you really a true community of friends. You really are now a community of friends. You know, my vision was to mess with you, to really transform you into better. I mean, you already had a good starting point, don't get me wrong, but transform into better, more global, more tolerant, more open-minded, more curious, internationally curious people. And it's working, it's really working. Alright? Now don't stop, please don't
Forum-Nexus. Whoever watches this video should absolutely choose Forum-Nexus because it is the coolest experience.
I think Forum-Nexus is a unique and one-of-a-kind program.
If you want an experience that incorporates everything between the professional visits and classes, a good balance between meeting people and just sightseeing and being able to travel, this is the one for you. Undergraduate, graduate, younger, a little older, it just involves everything, and you see so much, you learn so much. It's been really great being on this program.
Hugo plans everything, and you don't have to plan anything, you just do what he says, you follow him around, you end up going everywhere in Europe, and you know, if that's what you're looking for, which I was looking for, then you should do it.
It's a great way to get a ton of countries in only a month, and you get to meet awesome people, and it's really, really fun.
I would absolutely recommend this to anybody because you do travel in different places and you're getting a different perspective in each country. It's just a completely different culture and it's awesome.
The greatest experience. I hope everybody has it. It is just amazing. I loved it.
This has just been a really great experience, and I can't really imagine doing anything different for studying abroad.
It's an intensive course, so you get to study, but at the same time have fun, see the major tourist sites, so it's an absolutely amazing program.
Choose Forum-Nexus!